Welcome to Bali. Blessings and namaste to you. I'm filming from the gorgeous Damayanti Sanctuary, Yoga Sanctuary, where I run my yoga retreats, so it's an exciting place to be sending you a video. I'm starting off the Yin Yoga practice today with a beautiful oil I've made up for myself called the Goddess Blend, and I put Sacred Mountain magnifying your purpose and transformation in this blend, so pretty exciting. So come to sit down onto the mat and let's take a few minutes, maybe pausing the video. I want you to have a good kind of 3 to 4 minutes of breathing really quietly and deeply before we start this class. So if you can do that now and then press play again when you're ready to start. As you're ready, coming to sit in some kind of seated position, I'm placing the oil on, putting some in my palms and also on my wrists. And today I have a couple of blocks with me and a bolster. So taking a couple of moments breathing here. Drawing the breath into the lungs, lifting the chest and rolling the shoulders back. Softening through the whole body, softening through the whole of the face. We're going to start the class in a cross-leg position called shoelace. So my bottom leg is bent underneath me with the sole facing up. Top leg comes across also with the sole facing up. Press into the soles of the feet gently. And spend a few moments here breathing, just being upright, and then when you're ready, walking the hands out in front of you. Inhaling and exhaling, softening the body with the breath. Using the breath to make the body softer, giving yourself more of a stretch with each breath. Releasing across the hips, releasing across the lower back. So I'd like you to time yourself here, and if you can go for 2.5 to 3 minutes in this position, and then changing sides, so pausing the video to do this, and then coming back to me when you've done 2 to 3 minutes. And then changing sides. Again, taking the soles of the feet facing up, inhaling in an upright position, and then walking the hands forward, taking some beautiful long breaths, softening through the hips. Inhaling to come back up after 2 or 3 minutes, and then taking the legs wide. Inhaling to lift up through the body, exhaling to forward fold. And if you like, you can use a block or two to rest your head. And holding again for 2 or 3 minutes. When you've done that, placing the toes together, knees wide in forward Virasana shape. And I'd like you to put the blocks, or if you haven't got blocks, grab a couple of books in front of you, elbows onto the blocks, hands together, sending the bum back to the heels, walking the elbows out until you get a beautiful stretch through the whole of the shoulder blades, thoracic spine, and then maybe taking the fingers down to the spine, head in the middle of the blocks. And being here for 2 to 3 minutes again. Inhaling to come up, moving the blocks out of the way. Coming to lay down on your back with your arms behind you. Inhale to lift the chest, and exhale to walk yourself a bit further back. So instead of collapsing down in the belly and the chest, I want you to push into the arms, lift the chest, and maybe the head drops back, or maybe the chin stays in. Either way, just beginning to open the chest. Staying here for anywhere up to a couple of minutes. And then staying in this position for the next asana, Bringing the feet together, the soles of the feet together, the knees wide, and coming to lay on the back, allowing the knees to fall to either side, palms facing up. There's a dragonfly racing across me as I'm filming, which is really special and gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it here, but it's very beautiful. I just wanted to share that with you. Bringing the knees together and then allowing the knees to fall from side to side here, just stretching through the whole of the back. Tucking yourself into a ball, rolling yourself up. Coming up into downward dog for a couple of breaths. And then picking up the left leg, bringing it through, taking the back knee down, opening up the knee of the left leg, opening it up out to the side so the foot exposed underneath the sole and it rolls onto the edge of the knee. And then either staying upright here or coming down onto the elbows. And staying here for anywhere up to 3 minutes depending on how you're feeling there and how open you feel. Coming out, coming backwards and stretching into the back hip, and then changing sides as you're ready. So making sure that the back knee is protected, maybe you put a blanket underneath, or you can also tuck the toes. Bending deeply into this hip, so you can come into more of an upright position, but I'm looking for the hips to come forward and a strong bend into the hips. Hands on either side. Placing the right hand on the knee, move it out, and then maybe coming down onto the elbows and staying there for 2 to 3 minutes. And when you're done, bringing both legs out in front of you. Inhale to lengthen through the body, moving the bum flesh out of the way. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to forward fold. Again, here you can use a block to support your head if you wish. Holding there for anywhere up to 5 minutes. And then one last asana before Shavasana. Laying on the back, taking the legs up and taking the legs overhead. And if you can't do that, just laying on the back and taking the legs directly up. Being in this position for a couple of minutes. And then when you're ready, laying out for Shavasana. And taking your Shavasana for anywhere up to 10 to 15 minutes at the end of your Yin Yoga session. It's lovely after a long stretch to spend some time giving yourself a really beautiful, long, glorious Shavasana. So blessings and namaste. Thank you for joining me here in Bali.